We're learning the Nishmas Etta Ahuva by Shakim Masachas Temurah Perek Daled Mishnah Aleph lists. We previously said this from the Abraisa, but over here it lists the 5 chatois hameses, which is Vlad chatas, Temuras chatas, chatas shemesu balev. Chatas gives birth. That child has to be put to misa, as opposed to all the other karbanos we learned in the last Mishnah. And by Temuras chatas as well, as opposed to all the karbanos we learned in the last Mishnah, last Perek. A chatas is different, that its Temurah is put to misa. Chatas shemesu ba'aleh, if the owner of the chatas dies, so then also yimusu, so that's 3 of them. And then she'ibrish nasa v'she'avda v'nimtzis ba'almum. If it was ibrish nasa, chatas only brought 1 year older than that, it's put to misa. We'll soon see that how to read the Mishnah, because Rish Lakish in the Gemara says that chatas she'ibrish nasa roya na'isa kilo emedus v'beis hakvaras v'roya, that over there the halacha is raya. So we're going to have to add on another case to why ibrish nasa, when ibrish nasa is put to misa. And the next case is if you lost it, and it was, as the Mishnah continues, the Mishnah Kipru habaylam, by the time you found it, the baylam already brought another carbon, so then that one that you lost, that you now found, has to be put to misa. So Lamaisa in the Gemara, Rava says that the cases, these last 2 cases, you have to read it like this: Ibrish Nasa v'Avda. So Avda is going also on the case of Ibrish Nasa, and Rashi explains it's now Tarti l'Reisa. Both it was over a year and it was Avda. And then the next case of the Mishnah is Oy Avda v'Nimtzis Balas Mum, is again Tarti l'Reisa. It was lost, and when you find it, it comes out that it was a Balmum. So in those 2 cases, it's put to misa. The Mishnah ends off that Eina Oise Temurah, these karbanas have no, since they're put to misa, they have no kedusha whatsoever, and you can't make Temurah on them. V'loi nenen v'loi moyalen, there won't be any mi'ila da'araisa. However, midarabanan loi nenen, you can't have hana from them. Im achaloi kipro habaylam. Let's say that the animal that was lost is now found, and the Bailam did not yet bring a different carbon. So then, tira ad shetistoiv v'timacher v'yavi b'dameh acheres, then you don't have to put it to misa. Then it could be tira ad shetistoiv. This is obviously not going on the case of Avda v'nimtzis balmum, because over there already it's a balmum. It's going on the case of avrish nasa, which we said is also a case of Avda. So now when you find it, you could be tira ad shetistoiv and sell it, and with the money you could bring another one, and it doesn't have to be put to misa. And then, since it does have kedusha, it's oiseh temurah. You could make temurah on it, and the chila meila daraisa will apply. Mishnah Beis hamafresh chata asay v'avda v'hikir v'acheres tachteha v'achakach nimtzis harishayna tamas. So this is what we already said, that by the carbon itself, if you were mafresh it and you found another one, you were makar of another one, and now you found the first one, so then it's chata shekipru ba'aleh, and it gets put to misa. So the Mishnah, hamafresh ma'is, if you were mafresh money instead of actual carbon, you just put aside money to get a second chatas, va'avdu, and you lost it, v'hikriv chatas tachtein, and then you were makriv another chatas, and now you found the money, v'achakain samois, it has a similar halacha to misa, except over here you can't kill money, so it's yelchu l'yam hamelech. You put it in the Yam HaMelech, a place where you'll never be able to take it out. Rashi says, Kol heicha di'avi chatas havi mesa, mois nami azal Yam HaMelech. Wherever the halacha is chatas mesa, so by the money, the halacha is that it's Yelchul Yam HaMelech. Now just Rashi points out over here, in the last Mishnah, we said that you need Tarti L'Reisa, meaning that you need, it was Avda and Ivrish Nasa, or Avda and Nimtzis Balas Mum, in order to say that it's Tamusu. Is Rashi points out that that's dafka, where when you found it, the Bailam had not yet brought their other carbon. And then now they bring their other carbon, so now the halacha on those things is Tamusu if it's Tartil Reisa. But let's say it was already Kipru Bailam before you found, like this Mishnah is saying, Hamafresh chatas v'hikir v'acheres tachev v'achakach nimtzis harishayna. First you were makar of it, and only afterwards you found the carbon. So then, even if it's not tartil reisa, even if the one that you found did not have a balmum and it wasn't avrish nasa, halacha would be tamas.